Hey, so this is going to be my second video of the Great Barrier Reef. So I re-looked at the video I put up with our excursion with Sea Star, and I realized a lot of the clip moves around so much that it kind of gets dizzying. I'm not really sure if this is going to be any better just because, we're not videographers. This was just something that we took videos of on the trip, but I didn't realize it was going to be so difficult to see, so hopefully this one's a little better. And I also adjusted the color a little bit so that the color shows up a little more vibrantly in the video. So I found out I was able to do that, and I'm going to do the same thing on this video, and so the colors show up a little better. And while we were snorkeling, that may have been the case too, but truthfully it's kind of a blur now. It's been a month and I think there was just so much to take in that I couldn't really tell if I saw the colors. I know there was purple coral here, yellow coral there, and I mean some of the shallow areas where the light was shining, there was a lot more color to see. But some of the deeper areas, I think being there, it was just there was just a lot to take in. So in my mind, I just felt like maybe a lot of it was one color, but it also could be because the ocean, some areas were a little deeper, and so everything did look a little blue. But anyways, I'm actually enjoying looking through my videos again just because it, kind of brings back memories like, oh yeah, I was there, and yeah, I did see all this, and I was swimming, through the corals. But anyway, so this video is a clip for the day that we went out with Reef Experience. So this was a much bigger boat, and it was actually pretty packed. There was a lot of people there, and they actually brought in another company. I think it was charter or something, so their boat got canceled and they came onto our boat, so this boat was really packed. And I felt a little claustrophobic because the tables and the seats that we were in, we kind of had to stay there. A lot of our stuff was on the table because there was nowhere else to put it. So yeah, there wasn't as much room, but it really just felt like that going out because everyone was seated and we had to listen to all the safety items and just some of the rules. But coming back and in between the trips, between the reefs, a lot of people were upstairs or in the front, so it didn't feel as bad as, I guess, crowded on the way back or in between the reef trips. So yeah, and there was a lot more people compared to the number of staff, which I think it was adequate. And so they were very attentive. The crew here was attentive too, but not as many crew members per person. The food was okay. They gave us wine and cheese at the end, which was nice coming back. But the reefs that we went to, I felt were a little better. We went to Hastings Reef first, which was the second place we went to on Sea Star, but we were just kind of in a different area and felt like we were able to see a little more. And then we went to Saxon Reef, and I actually really liked that reef. I felt like that was a lot more colorful than the other ones that we've been to. Like the most colorful out of the ones that we went to. It almost felt like a cliff, of coral, just cascading down, and then we were able to just swim near the top along the edge, and maybe it just felt a lot more clear. Yeah, but anyways, both Sea Star and Reef Experience, they could go to many different reefs. I think they have several that you could go to, and it's up to the captain to decide where they're going to go that day based on weather conditions or sea conditions. So yeah, on your trip you might be going somewhere else, but yeah, these are the reefs that we went to, and overall looking back, it was really cool to be there. So yeah, if you don't go snorkeling in Cairns, I think some other places that are popular are more south, like Whitsunday Islands, yeah, places like that. But Cairns is the place where the Great Barrier Reef is the closest to the coast, like the closest point to a big city that you could go out, and so that's why it's so popular. But anyways, I enjoyed it, so hope everyone is able to go to the Great Barrier Reef and experience themselves too. Going on the Reef Experience today. Where is it?
a lot better than no feet and one face. Okay? We have a cold water drinking station on the back left-hand side. Please make sure you're staying thoroughly hydrated throughout the day. We'll have hot water available once we are stationary at each reef. And we have soft drinks and alcoholic drinks available for purchase at the center bar. Please note that once you start drinking alcohol today, we will no longer allow you in the water. So you may want to save it for the way home. Okay? Cool. We have female bathrooms on the left-hand side, male bathrooms on the right-hand side. They're identical.
Sorry, Dave, excuse me.
Sorry. There's a little reef out there. Two over there. So that's the Reef Encounter. I guess people could stay overnight on the Reef Encounter. It's like a sister ship to Reef Experience, maybe same company. And then that's the reef that we were at. CC Star, that's where we were yesterday. I guess that side of the reef. Today we're here with Reef Experience. We're at Hastings Reef. We just had lunch, variety of meat. I picked chicken, not beef, and I think it was better. And we also got assorted veggies, couscous, bread and butter. Now the crew is eating. So yesterday our safety numbers were 15 and 16 on the Sea Star. Today it is 20 and 21 on the Reef Experience. There's two different tours here, Reef Experience and I guess Compass got added to it. So there's actually about like 80 people on board, I think. Ready to go to our second reef.